Joining us now is David Bianco, Chief U.S. Equity Strategist at Bank of America-Merrill Lynch. David, thanks for coming on the show. Let me ask you, you have a very optimistic view of 2010 for stocks. What do you expect for the economy next year?
It's an optimistic view indeed. I'm not sure it's an abnormal view. If it's a year of continued economic recovery, we think S&P earnings will outpace the U.S. economic recovery owing to its foreign exposure. And it shouldn't be a surprise that we think that S&P will appreciate about 15% during 2010. And financials will be part of that.
Even, David, with the Fed, a lot of people are concerned that the Fed is going to start pulling out a lot of the quantitative easing measures that it's put in, pulling some of the liquidity out of this market, and maybe even raising rates before the end of the year.
We don't think that's happening this year. We don't think the Fed's going to raise rates until early 2011. We think it's going to be a slow recovery, and unfortunately, unemployment's going to stay at high levels, and that's a big part of the reason why the Fed will not be in a rush to raise rates. But we're encouraged that there's a lot of good economic news starting to come in, and I'd say investors need to learn how to accept a little good news, particularly this time of year. The dollar is showing some firmness. Interest rates are behaving. Several weeks ago, we were worried about a dollar crisis. That's not a problem right now. So things look like the U.S. at least is stable. We think will slowly grow, and the world economy will lead the way in 2010.
It does look, contrary to Ben Bernanke's statement yesterday, that a lot of people are concerned about inflation. On top of all those headwinds that you just mentioned, are you concerned about it?
No, we're not. We think commodity prices will move higher. That's a global phenomenon. But with unemployment where it is and capacity utilization with a long way to go up before it's tight, we're not worried about inflation.